Hello people, you are welcome to my channel. My name is Oge in case you are joining us for the first time, and today I want to teach us what to do so that you'll be able to achieve that which you have been longing to achieve, that which is rightfully yours, but you are finding it difficult to achieve that, maybe due to circumstances, due to powers beyond your ability. You are not able to achieve that. I want to teach us a remedy by using natural items created by God in order to achieve that. The first person I performed this on is an immigration officer, a Nigerian working with Nigerian immigration. Okay, I got this message specifically about him, and also for anybody who is passing through what that immigration officer was passing through. I don't know the immigration officer. Yes, I know I've seen him like once or twice, but we have never for once talked to each other. We haven't even for once said hi. So I can't really say that I know him, but he was revealed to me and his problems were brought to me, and I was taught on what to do for him to set him free. You know how that message is. I found it so difficult to approach him and to tell him, to explain myself and to tell him the message I got concerning him. But then I had no choice but to do this because the message came with a warning. Should I decide to hide, not to deliver the message to him, not to perform that for him? So I had to approach him, explain myself and explain my mission, and he bought the idea. And after performing that for him, about a month after, or 2 months after to be precise, he came to me and told me that he has been promoted. After several attempts with his promotion exam, which has been denied of him, he got promoted at last. So I want to teach us that so that you can do it for yourself. You don't need to wait for me. You don't need to wait for anybody to do it for you. It's a very simple act, but it's tested and trusted. And it's not just on this immigration officer. I am equally a living witness to that. But someone will say, okay, fine, you are powerful. It's going to work for you. Okay, let me put myself aside. My children are also example to that. They are living witnesses to that. And so many other people which I have performed this on. So I want to teach you that. And what we are going to use is nothing but palm oil. You know the palm oil is very common. It's everywhere in the market. Just get palm oil. And then another thing we'll be using is salt. This time around, it is not sea salt. You can get this cooking salt. This is cooking salt. You get cooking salt, or you get or original salt, or should I say local salt. There is the one that they call local salt. You can find it in the market where these older women, the elderly women, are selling ingredients. Local salt is just like in ball. It always comes in circular forms, in balls. You get that local salt, or you get this cooking salt, but not sea salt. Not sea salt. So what you are going to do is, first of all, when you get these items, you are going to pray over them. You have to present them to God in prayer. He created them and he knows the powers he deposited in them. You all know what palm oil can do. There is nobody who doesn't know what palm oil can do naturally and even spiritually. Palm oil neutralizes charms. If you doubt me, go and ask anybody. Palm oil neutralizes charms. Wherever there is a charm that is hidden underground, buried underground, all you need to do is, after prayer, pour palm oil over that. Or even if you see any charm along the road, the moment you pour palm oil on top of that charm, the powers has been neutralized. It can no longer work. And then you all know what salt can do. Salt equally performs the same thing as palm oil. It's also a neutralizer. If you have ever witnessed this, I don't know how many people has ever witnessed this. There are some times when people will come to pray for you. The first thing they do is to bless salt, sprinkle it everywhere. Salt is also a neutralizer. I've said this before. It neutralizes charms. So you have to get these two items and you pray over them. After praying over these items, what you are going to do is, you can get a smaller plate like this, a very small plate like this, and then you pour in a little quantity of palm oil. Because these two mixtures, you are going to use them to bathe. So you know the palm oil that will be enough for your whole body. You get an empty plate, pour a little quantity of palm oil inside that plate, and then you add just a pinch of salt, a pinch like this. You add it into that palm oil. You stir it, and then you pray over that mixture. While you are praying over the mixture, mention your problems. Mention that which you are passing through, that which you want God to solve for you. You mention that. Now, after this prayer, you are going to perform this either in the morning or at night. But I always advise people to perform this at night, because when you use it to bathe in the night, by morning you are still going to take your normal bath and go out, so that there won't be any traces of palm oil on your body. But when you do it in the morning, then you need to bathe yourself properly, so that you are going to wash off every palm oil from your body. Now, how are you going to bathe? After prayer over the mixture, you are going to go into your bathroom, and you are going to stand on the bare floor without your slippers. And then you lift up that mixture and pray to God, telling him that you are ready to set yourself free. Declare whatever you want. Mention your problems. After that prayer, you are going to rub that mixture, the mixture of palm oil and salt, you are going to rub it from your head down to the soles of your feet. If you're a woman and you have attachment on your hair, that means you are not going to do this, because you need to rub that mixture on your natural hair. Let it touch your scalp. So for you to do this as a woman, you must have your natural hair on, no artificial. If you are a man, then you don't have any problem. And if you are a woman and you are menstruating, you don't have to do this. You will have to wait until your menstrual flow is completely over. So you are going to rub it from your head down to the soles of your feet. And while you are rubbing it, you are declaring whatever you want. After applying it all over your body, you wait for at least 2 minutes before you bathe yourself with your sponge, your soap, and your water. And that is all you need to do. And you are going to repeat this for 3 days, either for 3 nights or mornings, depending on which one you want. But you are going to do it for 3 days, and then you will see the miracle working power of God in your life. For the doubting Thomases who do not believe that there is power in whatever God has created, please, you don't need to be moving around from one spiritual channel to another and then criticizing what we teach to people. Instead of doing that, find something reasonable to do. Find a means of helping people also. If you think that we are not helping people the proper way, find another means to help them instead of criticizing what we are teaching people. You don't need to practice it. It's not a must. There are people who are eager to do this. There are people who are ready to listen to these messages. So do not be a stumbling block on the way of other people, please, for the doubting Thomases. But for those who know that they are passing through whatever that I have just mentioned now, and you really want to set yourself free, why don't you try this? And let's see if you are not going to testify just like that immigration officer and any other person, okay? And until next time, I am going to teach us something wonderful with a natural item created by God. But until then, have a wonderful day and God bless you.